Straight ahead on WTAJ News at 5, 2 local volunteer firefighters are the target of an arson investigation. We've got the latest.
At a county senior center in need of a new home, now has one. We talked to seniors about the move.
And the Bedford County Fair is in full swing. Our own chief meteorologist, Joe Murgo, is in the middle of all the action. He'll join us live.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 5 in high definition.
Good evening. 2 volunteer firefighters are the target of an arson investigation.
Listen to these radio stations for WTAJ News updates. Mega Rock, Star 100.9, B-Rock 107.5 FM, AM 1310 WBFD, and WAYC 1600. Mike's Carpet One is a proud sponsor of WTAJ News. Live from your news leader, John Clay, Carolyn Donaldson, and weather with Chief Meteorologist Joe Murgo. WTAJ News at 5 in high definition continues.
Oh boy, the iconic Oscar Mayer.
Live from your news leader, this is WTAJ News at 5:30 in high definition.
Oh, the Office of Open Records is
There is a new day dawning on WTAJ News this morning. Join Colleen Nelson, Casey Kantz, and meteorologist Regina Miller. We are a part of your community. Wake up with your news leader. WTAJ News this morning.
Firefighters,
Happening at noon, a serious 2-car crash that killed 1 person backs up traffic for hours this morning. We'll have a live report from where it happened.
And no one is allowed to go into this building on Penn State's campus today after an overnight fire. What the fire marshal is saying about the blaze.
6 News. Coverage you can count on. In high definition. Starts now.
1 woman is dead in a crash involving a dump truck and a car on Route 22 in Huntington County. It's been causing major traffic problems all day.
It all happened at around 6:30 this morning on Route 20.
This is 6 News. Coverage you can count on.
New at noon, New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady took to Facebook.
Now, your severe weather Team 6 forecast in high definition.
Some like it hot, and if you're one of them, you're going to like today. We have heat, humidity, and a lot of haze building over the area. One of the neighborhoods of Johnstown proving just that, where it's now 80 degrees. As you
Afternoon, everyone.
Outerwear provided by LL Bean.
Up tonight on Fox 8 News.
The latest on a court case involving a former substitute teacher charged with inappropriate dialogue with students. And a Somerset County camp for those with mental and physical challenges celebrates 50 years.
Tonight on Fox 8 News, the place to be at 10 o'clock.
Ready? Health South, getting you back to work, to play, to living.
This is Fox 8 News, the place to be at 10 o'clock.
The latest on a case involving...
Thank you, Josh, and thank you for joining us tonight for Fox 8 News at 10 o'clock.
Go to fox8tv.com to see this newscast again online. Fox 8 website by Digital Eyeweigh. Call them to develop your next business website.
Makeup and hair.
Dangerous heat and humidity will let you know how hot it's going to get and when we finally get back to some nicer weather.
A man brutally beaten at a tea station. Now today, the man accused of doing it appears before a judge. The new evidence shown in the courtroom. Plus, shutting down the streets, why hundreds of local security guards rallied in the streets of downtown Pittsburgh this morning. And why a new proposed bill in City Council could have one group sharing information about your vehicles. The problem, one city councilman says the bill will now resolve.
This is Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
All right, let's kick things off with a live look over downtown Pittsburgh right now. Sun is shining. Doesn't it just look hot out there? It's that mugginess that Steve was warning us about all morning long. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Janelle Hall with Action Weather Meteorologist Steve McLaughlin. It's certainly nice to see the sun, but I know a lot of people are saying they wish it was a little bit cooler out there.
You know, you said something this morning during one of your traffic reports. I love it. You said you could actually see the humidity, and it's that haze out there that you can see from that Skycam shot.
Now, Pittsburgh's Action News 4 with Janelle Hall, meteorologist Steve McLaughlin, and Sky 4 everywhere with Action Cam. Always live. This is Pittsburgh's Action News 4.
A woman shoots and kills a man in West Virginia, and police. As we head to break, here's a look at the afternoon lineup on this TV Pittsburgh. Comcast Channel 204 and 188, Armstrong Channel 450, Consolidated 15, and Verizon Fios 461. The full This TV schedule is on our website, WTAE.com. Stay safe out there. We'll be back with another look at the forecast at 5 and 6. Have a great rest of your day.
Watch Mike.
Fox 10 News at 10.
The wrecking ball's about to swing, clearing the way for a valley freeway. Houses are going to be toppling down near Ahwatukee. Memories tonight of two journalists gunned down on live TV this morning. Given the old heave-ho, we hear from the reporter who was kicked out of a Donald Trump news conference. Thank you for joining us first night at 10 o'clock. Private prisons, they've been debated nationally and here in Arizona. Well, now the company that managed the Kingman prison, no longer in charge. Fired by the state. Take a second to keep in touch with me on social media. On my Facebook page, a lot of you are responding to a video I posted with some of my personal feelings on what happened in Virginia this morning. So it's Troy Hayden, Fox 10, if you want to go see that. And we'll be right back.
Lightning hit a tree, causing it to come crashing down.
The new South Mountain Freeway will provide a direct link between East and West Valley, but before construction can begin, there's a lot of work to do.
I'd like to thank my lovely assistant for the morning, Corey McCloskey. Everybody, give it up. Very nice.
You're watching Fox 10 News with Troy Hayden in HD.
Two firefighters and another person hurt in a fire at a building that houses the offices of Chicago's famous on all commercial and private planes. Right now fails quite a bit, so NASA's hoping to improve it by this test.
Your exclusive AccuWeather forecast with Dave Muncy on Fox 10 News.
I've flown with that pilot.
That's not good. I'm glad you're here, Dave.
I'm glad I'm still here.
So it could have gone either way, really.
We're watching Fox 10 Sports with Jude LaCava in HD.
So simple, but so true. I'm talking about one major.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire. This is 17 News at Sunrise.
Good morning. Thick smoke in the air can be seen and smelled around Kern County. Details of where all that smoke is coming from.
Plus, Thailand's prime minister promised today that authorities will track down those responsible for a bombing yesterday at a central Bangkok shrine in a popular tourist area. The latest on their investigation.
And new numbers in the effort to reduce water use. A look at how Bakersfield is doing when it comes to conservation.
Good to see you here at 5 a.m. It is a Tuesday morning.
And that smoke, definitely, you can feel it in the air. I feel like you can hear it in my voice. Definitely people sneezing this morning, bothering a lot of us.
It is permeating throughout the air of Kern County, with many viewers calling into our newsroom reporting seeing and in Kern County. And now look at the Price Trader deal of the day.
And here's a look at some of the schools opening their doors to students today.
Everyone wants to be the best.
What drives us to be the best?
You. From the stories we investigate to the news from around the world. 17 News.
to an exhausting 18-day manhunt, an in-depth look at the man and the search that ended with the death of kidnapped murder suspect Benjamin Ashley. The collective sigh of relief from residents in the mountain communities, what they're saying about the search that's now come to an end. And the public addresses the Kern County Board of Directors about next year's budget, the cuts proposed that have many residents upset.
Live in high definition from Fox 58 in Bakersfield, this is Eyewitness News at 10.
Good evening and thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Courtney Bryant. In the past hour, smoke has taken hold of Kern County's air, and we've
now Eyewitness News Sports with Craig Kerr.
It's about 100 million degrees outside. Might as well talk about the Bakersfield blaze.
Yeah, right, as we go out.
And thank you for joining us. Good night.
Join the conversation. Log on to Bakersfield Now on Facebook.
I had a
Wake up, Arizona. Let's get it started. Turn it up, turn it on. Keep the morning moving right along. Yeah, waking up my day to make it feel alright. Wake up, Arizona. Don't you know I'm ready for whatever comes my way? I'm waking up my day. Wake up, Arizona.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for choosing CBS 5. It is August 28th, and it is Friday. Yay! Okay, let's talk.
The station that covers Kern County, 23 ABC News at 6.
Well, today was the hottest day of the year here in Bakersfield, and how you can protect your children from that heat as they head back to school.
Plus, the Coachella Valley manhunt is now over. What the sheriff's office is saying about the suspect.
And the family of the dentist killed by that suspect talks about how they feel now that they've heard that manhunt is over. And the manhunt for suspect Benjamin Peter Ashley has officially and finally come to a close. Good evening. I'm Tim Callahan.
And I'm Jackie Parks. 23 ABC has been covering the story since it started when 3 Bakersfield.
The second annual Ray of Hope retreat for your middle school girls is here. Join me and the ladies of KESQ News Channel 3, CBS Local 2, and Telemundo 15 as we share the values and methods we use to find success. September 26th at the Renaissance Indian Wells Resort and Spa from 9 to 4.
Registration is $10 with scholarships available provided by the H.N. and Francis C. Berger Foundation. Register now at KESQ.com. The Bianca Ray Foundation, teaching our Valley's young girls to be a ray of hope.
Good evening, I'm Karen Devine.
And I'm John White at 6 o'clock. Time for news on the air and streaming live at KESQ.com.
You're watching KESQ, the desert's news leader. This is News Channel 3, live at 6.
Congestion on the Valley's main roads can cause headaches for drivers. Now, some Valley cities are making changes to try to shorten those daily commutes by synchronizing signal lights. As
Jeff, Bianca, and Jerry, mornings on News Channel 3, the desert's news leader.
Do you get sued a lot by...
Yeah!
You do, yeah.
Donald Trump's wife, Melania. Tonight at 6:30 on News Channel 3.
It's time for you.
This is the best local sports show with Angelo Caruso.
Our high school football previews continue with the DV
News team that stands for you. This is CBS Local 2 News Nightcast with Chris Long, Brooke Berry, and Chief Meteorologist Patrick Evans. Now, your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Patrick Evans.
Very gusty winds across the valley tonight, particularly at the freeway and north.
The Indio varsity football team has certainly fallen on hard times, failing to get to
The week at 5, only on KPSE MyTV. Making the Coachella Valley a better place to live. You're watching KMIR, Palm Springs.
Thank you, Coachella Valley, for helping make us America's #1 all-classic TV network. MeTV, KRET, serving the entire Coachella Valley.
Welcome back, students, from 3TV, Arizona's family.
Thank you, Phoenix, for helping make us America's #1 all-classic TV network. MeTV, KAZT Channel 7.2.
Fox 10 News, Arizona's best late local news every night.
This breaking news is happening in South Scottsdale.
Hook, Lincoln, Hayden, the best. Fox 10 News at 9 and 10.
New details this morning about a murder in Coachella. But we're now learning about that body that was found in a burning car last week.
Plus, kids are heading back to school on buses with no air conditioning. It's a You Ask, We Investigate report.
And California farmers are paying a big price for the drought. A new study says it's costing that industry billions.
KMIR Today at 5 starts now.
Good Wednesday morning to you. It's August 19th, 2015. You're watching KMIR Today. We are also streaming this newscast live online. Just go to our homepage. That's KMIR.com. I'm Dan Ball.
And I'm Audra Streetman. Thanks for joining us this morning. Before we get to our
Binghamton University is a top-rated college that attracts many talented students to our area. The challenge? Keeping those students here for employment after graduation.
2 recent graduates tell us why they decided to stay part of the local workforce and what's needed to attract more students. Retaining Our Talent, Monday on News Channel 34 at 6 and 11.
You Ask, We Investigate.
I don't think we could have gotten this far without your help. You always get the truth. Call KMIR.
If you have a story idea, email us at youask@kmir.com.
And help us make the Coachella Valley a better place to live.
You're watching KMIR Today with Dan Ball, Audra Streetman, and Samada Smith with weather.
Welcome back. 10 minutes past the hour. I want to update you on that.
Y ahora, su noticiero local, Cuna Noticias Telemundo 15, en alta definición.
Con la proximidad de las vacaciones decembrinas, sabe que
Hello and thank you for joining us on this edition of Newsline. I'm Raja Pradhan in Tokyo. The Reuters
This is DW News from Berlin. Terror strikes again, this time in Mali. At least 18 people were killed in a 9-hour hostage crisis at the Radisson Blu Hotel in the capital, Bamako. 2 of the attackers are reportedly dead. All other hostages are said to be freed. An al-Qaeda splinter group claims responsibility. Also coming up, tightening EU borders, ministers in Brussels agree on more controls as part of a raft of new anti-terror measures. This after current controls failed to detect the Paris terror mastermind as he returned to Europe from Syria. And sins of omission. Volkswagen USA now admits that it tampered with testing on luxury cars and SUVs dating back to 2009. The new disclosure could mean an additional $3 billion in fines. I'm Sarah Kelly. Thank you very much for joining us. We begin with what was a bloody and dramatic standoff in Mali today.